Going live. Going live. You're live. Hello everyone. I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing once again Cyberpunk 2077, but this time the 2.0 update, the biggest update for the game thus far. And well, what to say about it? It's been 2 years and 7 or 8 months. Sorry, 2 years and 9 months since this game came out. So December 2020, now we're on 2023. It's insane, it's been so fast. And the game is finally becoming what it should have been on day one. So here we are. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm doing this video also because the system requirements changed. It should be fine still, but we gotta try it out. Just passing through. Hi, Furkan. Happy to see you. It's been a while. So what's the major thing? Well, there's a lot of changes, mostly regarding, well, the new police system is the big one. Now they actually chase you around and you actually fight with them like in GTA. Thank God, it took them long enough. So you can fight from a vehicle, and if you're on a bike, you can use melee. So a lot of stuff. Also changes to perks, skills, cyberware, weapons. There's lots of things. So I'm happy to see so many updates. Multiple fixes and improvements related to stability. We'll see, PC specific. An SSD is now required to run the game. So yeah, it's recommended that you use an SSD. Mostly because there's lots of updates to the AI. So now there's more stuff going on in the city, basically. Which is a good thing. Finally. ¿Crees que lo puede correr mejor una 6600? Sí, por supuesto. In my case, I'm not going to use my account, so we're continuing without account. Once this comes out, I'm going to test it as well. Phantom Liberty looks exciting. What up, no Tata? That's just not recommended, it's required. Yeah, I mean, I don't think with a hard drive you have much of a problem, but the word streaming is pretty demanding, especially when you're in one of those dense areas of the city. So I think they're doing that to wash their hands and say, okay, we're not going to be responsible if anybody uses a hard drive. Which I understand. I mean, you cannot really... People cannot come to you and say, hey, your system requirements are wrong. So they leave the accountability out saying, hey, hard drives are not supported, which I understand. I mean, yeah. Will you try Phantom Liberty? Yeah, but not today because I have no access to that. It will be Tuesday next week. Yeah, it will be nice for the 3050 actually because of DLSS 3.5. Let me first disable copyrighted music. In the meantime, let me mute that. So 1 second, guys. Things that I like about this new update. Well, first of all, the options menu apparently is broken, so keep that in mind. There's a Steam Deck setting as well, which I love. That was before, but... Okay, textures, I'm going to keep them on medium or low. We'll see what happens. Sorry guys, my phone. Okay, no FSR for now. Then FOV 90 degrees. Film grain, no thanks. Depth of field, no thanks. Lens flare, sure, why not. Motion blur, definitely not. Anisotropic filtering 8 times. Slight performance improvement. This on medium, this on medium, this on medium, medium. This can stay on high. Volumetric fog on medium, volumetric clouds on medium. Screen space reflections on low, like originally recommended by Digital Foundry. Subsurface scattering, we keep it the same. Ambient occlusion on low, looks almost the same as high. Color precision on medium, because it looks basically the same. Mirror quality, medium is fine. LODs on medium, or high actually. Let's keep it on medium. Another crowd density option is in the video settings. Can you guys believe that? That's insane. So hopefully it doesn't restart my settings, because many people have been reporting that, which is unfortunate. Let me go to full screen. Nvidia Reflex, yes please. Okay. So it's basically 1080p medium settings, optimal settings, which is around medium. You can enable RTX for construction only if you have an RTX overdrive. Yeah, true. But we're going to be using FSR eventually. So these are the settings, basically medium. We'll see if we get 30s like this. So this was on 4 times. So yeah, let's get into the game. I actually made a save file with lots of guns and more power, so I can actually do police chases. So yeah. Yeah, I will apply the settings twice, don't worry, I'll double check them. Just to make sure. Okay. So the settings, medium, okay, everything here seems correct. And everything here seems correct. Okay, 1080p, basically medium, no FSR, by the way. Let's call this medium-ish, and FSR off. So let's try first of all without any reconstruction, and then we'll see. Okay, so here, which is what I always test the game actually, native 1080, over 30. So this was what I used to play the game the first time, well, in the last patch. What I'm mostly concerned is about CPU performance, but here you go. You need a new GPU to play the to play the DLC. That's hilarious. We'll see, guys. I'm going to test the oh god, my words today. I'm going to test the DLC with this same GPU, don't worry. Okay, let's cause some mayhem. Not that the police actually chases you around. It's gonna be interesting. So my stress test here will be, let's drive onto my car in third person and shoot everything that moves. Draw weapon, out. So now you can actually shoot from your car. And the police actually chases you. I'm surprised that this was not a day one thing. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Oh god. Hang on, I gotta fix my car. Not going to happen. So yeah, can you believe that? They just implemented this in update 2.0. It blows my mind that it's just now getting these features. That's how you know the original was... The original in 2020 was very incomplete. Police didn't chase you around. Okay, is he dead? Apparently yes. And if you do enough mayhem, there will be a gunship chasing after you. So finally, the game we were promised is here, guys.
Suspect remains in the vicinity.
But so far so good. We're getting 30s. With these settings, the game looks pretty good. A little bit grainy reflections, but we're going to fix that up in a moment. I also saw a police officer when I was playing this yesterday. Today before the stream, I traded on my 4070 Ti. There was a police officer on a bike chasing after me. So yeah, I'm blown away that this took 3 years. Oh, my car is done. Okay. So now actually being chased around is a challenge. So as you can see, so far with these settings, it's been fine. Oh god, I'm going to die here. Hang on. Let me grenade them. I thought this was going to kill the CPU, but at 30, apparently not. I wish they added more immersion aside from the police. There's probably more stuff that I don't know about. I was just interested in police chases, honestly. They also revamped the skill trees, the cyberware. So I haven't tried that yet because this is my old save file. I want to start again from scratch, but that will be later once Phantom Liberty releases. We're going to do that. ¿Qué CPU estás ocupando? Está toda la descripción. Alright guys, so this, as you can see, if you want 30s, these are the settings. Even with the police chasing after you. I have 4 stars, so one more and the gunship will show up, but I don't think I'll survive until then. I should have grabbed more grenades. But it's awesome because it's not more like drones chasing after you like before. That was absolute BS. Now they're actually coming after me. So yeah, I'm super excited about this update. I can finally play the game properly. We're doing the 1050 Ti right after this one. I won't take a lot of time. Okay, how much longer for 5 stars? Come on, dude. Where's my gunship? Oh my god, my aim is non-existent. How is it to drive cars? Same as before, I would say. I don't really notice much of a difference. Okay, 5 stars. There should be a gunship coming after me. Any second now. But I don't see it. They promised me a gunship. Where is it? Okay, these police officers are not playing around. Jesus. Gunship. Oh. I'm trying to play it safe. No gun. Oh, there you go. Oh, Jesus. A car with guns. Okay, I didn't think that was going to be the gunship. I thought it flew. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I'll let them chase me around. Yeah, I'll try FSR in a moment. Give me 1 sec. Enemy hack in progress. Oh no. But they know how to get my position. I remember in the... Oh yeah, I'll take this. Thank you. Okay, weapon as vehicle. Alt to switch weapons. Okay. Oof. Okay, this is badass. Holy hell. What the hell? Wow. Okay, that's crazy. I like this. I want the gunship. Where's the gunship? Okay, max tac. That's the gunship with the enemies. They're tracking me. So I'm guessing they're going to land around here somewhere. Okay, breach imminent. Where are they? I'm stress testing this, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Vehicle compromise. Okay, but where's the gunship? So as I was saying, sorry, I got distracted. Oh. There you are. Incoming! I cannot... Okay, my car is broken. So here's the gunship I was talking about. Oh god. If there's skulls in their heads, they're probably not playing around. See, this is what it should have been on day one. Now you should feel like a cyber psycho. Yeah, finally. Took them long enough. Okay, I just took 5% of their health. I'm not going to survive this. But I did enough mayhem to justify it. Max stack, exactly. I wanted to see what that was all about, and that's pretty cool. In the past, before this update, it was just, okay, the police is chasing me, whatever. I'll get into my car and drive 100 meters. They're not going to chase after me. That was awesome, guys. Wow. Let me see. I have another save that is in the corpo part, has lots of reflections. Let's see how it goes. Imagine this is the first day of release of Cyberpunk. Imagine. Yeah, it would have been awesome, but it was 3 years ago. Okay. This part has more reflections. And we seem to be good. Yep. We seem to be good. I would say for not using upscaling, this is a good configuration. Let me show you very quickly. It's basically medium settings with high distance shadows, low ambient occlusion, medium color precision. This almost looks the same. Screen space reflections, you can put them on high, but you'll drop below 30 when, well, what I just did with the APC happens. Yeah, time passes so fast. Yeah, 3 years in December. So in a couple months, this game will be 3 years old. Crazy. So if you don't like the grainy reflections, put them on high, but it's a hit to the GPU. So do it at your own risk. Okay, let's try... I don't know if I want to do XeSS or FSR. I'll start with FSR. By the way, the Intel one, okay, has sharpness as well. Let's try quality FSR. So FSR 2.1 quality. FSR is better. Well, it depends. In some games, XeSS is better. We'll see. Okay. Hopefully that saved my settings. Yes, it did. Video. Because guys, apparently the options menu is broken, so... Okay. Okay, we're GPU limited still. Let's see if we can maintain 50s when the police is after us. Otherwise, we keep lowering the resolution. Yeah, I'll do XeSS as well. The trauma team is the real nightmare. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, without RayTracing it still looks great. Okay, yeah, we're GPU limited here. Let me see very quickly. Okay, I can see the edges. Let me see. I mean, obviously, I'll try XeSS now. It's almost the same. A little bit less flickering on that palm tree. But otherwise, it's almost the same. So try both and see which one you like the most, really. Yeah, I see more... Actually, I see more instability in the image with FSR. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I would say I prefer XeSS, but once you start moving, no. Yeah, the thing is when you start moving, FSR is a little bit more unstable, and when you move around, XeSS kind of breaks for me. So yeah. Let me try performance FSR for now. Let me see if I can get 60s at all, if we are What if we are CPU limited? Because CD Projekt Red has been talking about, oh yeah, the CPU usage in this update and blah 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 blah. And I want to find out. Let me see how much FPS I can maintain. Let's start attacking people to get the police's attention. Excuse me, sir. You have something in your back. You have a bee in your back, sir. Sorry. Oh, there's a police officer over here. My bad. Sir, excuse me. Catch. Can I cut the limbs out? Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can cut limbs on the enemies. Not on the pedestrians, but on the enemies. I'll destroy my own car. I'm an idiot. Yeah, we're still GPU limited actually. I'm playing hot potato, yeah. Oh yeah, you can also... Okay. That's cool. A little bit too much for YouTube, but pretty cool. Okay, hang on. Oh, of course, I exploded my car. Okay, gotta get out of here. What's the CPU? i5-10400F. 6 cores, 12 threads. Yeah, but we're not CPU limited as of right now. Oh yeah, never mind. Once I start driving, we are CPU limited. Look at the GPU usage. It drops below 90%. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not only... Well, I could also lower the crowd density, but I don't think it's worth sacrificing that for unstable 30 to 60 FPS. It's not worth lowering the settings. So guys, if you have this this GPU, consider using either no FSR or quality FSR and increase the reflections to high, so they're not grainy. The rest, maybe we can increase the shadow quality a little. Yeah. And this to 16 times, and that should do, actually. We shouldn't be needing anything else. Is the crowd density option still there? Yeah, luckily they removed that option from the settings, but it's now in graphics at the bottom. Let's put that on high, since we're targeting 30, it shouldn't be an issue. So yeah, let's see if this is the best way to go. Optimal settings, I'll call this mid-high. If you don't want to use FSR, you can use medium just fine, with some adjustments. So 1080p, Nvidia Reflex, graphics, we got quality FSR. If you don't want to use FSR, you know what to do. Motion blur, no thanks. Contact shadows, yes, 16 times. This on high, this on medium. I mix it between medium and high, but ambient occlusion on low because it looks almost the same but performs worse on high. Same with color position. And crowd density and LODs, I increased them a bit because, well, we're targeting 30s now. 60s was basically impossible at the current state. So yeah. So now is quality. But of course, guys, I'm going to try this same thing in Phantom Liberty, it is called. Okay, there we go. And this should give us decent graphics. Better graphics, better shadows, better reflections. Okay, I think the police... Oh, they are coming after me.
Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent.
Also, one new thing that they made is that you can blow up the tires in the cars. Which I thought was already in the game, but no. Actually not. It's a new feature. I love the optimization of this game, is good. CPU usage, though, is high. Well, considering what's happening on screen, it kind of makes sense to me. It's very detailed. But I mean, even targeting 30s, my CPU doesn't like that very much. Oh god. I mean, the AI is definitely an improvement now. Oh. Okay. That collision was very sus. How do you change graphics cards so fast? Well, I turn off the PC, I grab a graphics card, I remove the previous one, and that's basically it. Since they're the same brand, Nvidia has a very nice refresh driver feature, so as long as I don't overdo it, I'm fine. The thing is, the drivers, I like to every three graphics card changes, I reinstall the drivers from scratch, basically. It works just fine. I need a new vehicle. Oh, this one is nice. Excuse me. Come on! Ah! Are you serious that CDPR didn't update to FSR 2.2? Apparently not. Oof. Oh, I have a machine gun. Sorry, a sword. And I love that the pedestrians are just destroying the police as well. Why not? Okay, I need this nice car. Excuse me, lady. Don't take it personal. I mean, look at these guys. There's so many of them now. This is great. Although a little bit too much. But I'm a guy that is killing everything that moves, so it kind of makes sense. Heal! There we go. Okay. That was close. Yeah, the game should have came out like this. But man, there was so many police behind me. That was crazy. Is it actually settings removed from the menu? No, it's not removed. You can only change the settings once you are in the main menu. While you're playing the game, you cannot do it. The textures are on medium. Sorry guys that I forgot to mention that. Maybe you can push them to high, but I'm not sure. Yeah, with all that it dropped below 30, but there were like 6 or 7 cars, police cars after me. So it makes sense, yeah, I agree. Excuse me, Mr. Officers. Oh, hi there. Oh, they are in front of me as well. Jesus. Good thing that I can now shoot from the car. Otherwise, this would be impossible. Well, I'm screwed. They got me. Oh, never mind. I healed. You got cop cars driving after you now, like it's GTA. Yeah, took them long enough to add that feature. And you have the star system as well. So now there are no drones chasing after me like before. It's actually a challenge. I mean, there's more than just this as an update, but this is what I was interested in. Anyway, so I think it's time to swap GPUs. I do not recommend 60s here because you need to lower the settings significantly and the CPU is still not enough, unfortunately. Which makes sense. There's a lot going on. I'll wait for me to die. There we go. How do you escape them? Is this a system similar to GTA 5? Yeah, apparently yes. They had like cones of vision. I saw it in the map. They have like spheres on top of them. So, well, my recommended settings if you want visuals with upscaling included would be quality FSR or XeSS. All up to you there. Personal preference. And basically these settings that you see here. So I'm going to scroll for them. And all these including medium textures and 1080p resolution, basically. And if you don't want to use FSR, put everything on medium excepting color precision, ambient occlusion and reflections. Those should be on low. And you're good to go without upscaling if you want to. Maxi, todo bien? Está todo en la descripción. And if you have CPU performance limitations, lower the crowd density, just like we did in past. Let me see if that improves the driving. FSR over DLSS. A 1650 cannot use DLSS. You need an RTX card for that. This CPU is 6 cores, 12 threads. It's like a Ryzen 5 with 3600. Oh, I screwed up. I was trying something and, well, I failed. What do you mean, Marini? I don't know what that is. The 700X is basically 60 plus everywhere. Makes sense. 8 cores, 16 threads. And this game takes advantage of the threads, luckily. Well, that's good. Okay, yeah, and I can cut his limbs out as well. Mashed potatoes. Okay, shot to the head. My car! Okay, here comes the cops. Alright. Yeah, the skill tree changed significantly. I haven't tried it because this is my old save. Okay, the crowd density the crowd density on low does help the CPU, so keep that in mind. If you're CPU limited, maybe you have a worse CPU. Did his legs flew out of the... What? That's hilarious. Do you see that, guys? That guy was in my car and the cop crashed me and his legs went flying. That's insane. Actually, it doesn't run worse than before, although I can see that the CPU is being pushed more than before. I mean, considering that there's more AI stuff going on, it makes sense. But still. Anyway, let's swap GPUs now. Again, to remind you guys, this is with medium textures. Yeah, with 24 threads is more than enough, don't worry. Where Ryzen 5 3600 gets 60s, no, it will be similar to this. This i5 is similar to that Ryzen. It's like a Ryzen 5 3600. So medium textures and, well, what I showed you a moment ago. Let's swap to the 1050 Ti very quickly. On that one I'm targeting 30 because if this card had difficulties reaching 60s, the 1050 Ti is not going to do it. So let's shut it down and let's swap to the 1050 Ti. Alright. Yeah, I mean, an SSD is recommended, but now that I played this update a little bit for, well, now 35 minutes, thanks guys for sticking around, I can notice why. There is more NPCs, there is more logic, more AI going on, especially with the police chases, so it kind of makes sense. We'll see. So there's more stuff to load, basically. Yeah, Core 2 Duo can do 144, of course. I mean, it's obvious, man. No, I don't speak French, Dave, but I understand a little bit of it because it's very similar to Spanish in a way. Okay, welcome back. We're back on the computer. On this one, I'm doing 900p instead. Or maybe, let's try 1080p with FSR. Let's be a little bit more fair with this card. Whatever. Medium-ish, let's call this, let's be fair. So, by the way, I'm on the latest drivers. The drivers are optimized for game-ready drivers for Phantom Liberty. So it should be fine. Are you Spanish or Latino? I'm from Latin America. But actually, since my grandfathers and my father are Spanish, I'm actually Spanish as well. I have the documents. So if I wanted to go to Spain, I could move there, no problem. And thank you so much, Gabo Bevo, for the 50 Argentinian pesos donation. He says, "You're the best. Thanks for the videos of 1050 Ti. Saludos de Argentina y feliz primavera." Gracias, Gabo, se agradece un montón. Espero que estés pasándola bien ahí. Y bueno, gracias por la donación. Se agradece un montón. Y feliz primavera también para vos. Wake the fuck up, samurai. We got a 1050 Ti to burn. Can you go to Spain? You need a vacation. You're better off coming to Uruguay than Spain. When FSR 3? I don't know, when AMD decides to release it. Oh yeah, if you have a 4070 Ti, you need a very beefy CPU. Definitely. Although with the 4070 Ti at least you have frame generation. So yeah. Anyway, okay. So we're going to keep it similar to before, but we're going to use medium instead. I'm being a little bit too generous with the settings, but hey. Let's kill the volumetrics. Reflections on low. Surface scattering the same. Diffusion low. This is on low. This on medium. And let's keep medium crowd density. Let's see if we can keep a balance. So mid-low will be mid-low. What's your main card? I have a 4070 Ti as well. I tried this with the ray tracing, the path tracing. Man, it's insane. Blew my mind. So 1080p, medium textures, quality FSR 2.1, and basically a mix between medium and low, as you can see here. So let's give it a shot, shall we? Wish me luck. Does the GTX card do ray tracing? No. I think the 1660 and 1660 Ti can do ray tracing anyway, but they don't have the RT cores, so it's basically software. It's horrible. It runs at 1 FPS. I mean, they can run it, but it will run horrible. Okay. Okay. I think this is the way to play. Let's see once we start causing mayhem. But this seems to be fine. Also guys, is the audio for the game delayed? Or you're listening to it fine? Because I'm listening to the audio delayed. Don't call victory just yet, guys. I'm just starting to shoot stuff. This will get much worse. Oh, they're repairing. Okay. Let's grab the bike. I'll let him chase me around. As you can see now, you can shoot from bikes as well. You can feel like a gangster. The GigaChat 1050 Ti.
Nearby units, we have a code 3. Civilian is unstable. Proceed with caution.
The audio is fine. Okay. Thanks, guys. It's glitching a bit. I think that's the game, but hang on. Let me do something super quick, which is reboot my capture card. There we go. Okay, I think that's better.
Uncultured swine.
Uncultured swine while I'm shooting people. Oh, also guys, something that is badass that I heard about, not sure if it's true, is that you can use melee weapons on the bike. Let me see if that's true. Yeah, you can. Look, I have a katana. Oh god. Okay, there's too many of them. So far, never mind, it dropped below 30. But I mean, it's a 1050 Ti, come on guys. You cannot tell me that this is not impressive. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't agree. And you can also block the bike. I wish I had the skill that you can deflect bullets with your sword. That would be a good addition. Okay, when I'm going very fast like this, it does drop a little. Otherwise, we seem to be fine. Yeah, there are now police chases, yeah, and you can attack from the car. Okay, where's the police? Oh, there they are.
Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm trying to stress test this, it drops into the upper 20s. Oh god, I'm so dead. Yeah, I need to tweak it a little bit. Maybe FSR 2.1 at balanced. Okay. Wonderful. What do you guys think? Would you lower the settings a tiny bit more, or would you play like this, and when there's stuff like this, would you take the drops into the upper 20s? One day toy around? What do you mean? I'm not sure, soldiers. By the way, you reminded me of something that I need to turn off. Interface. Tutorials? No, why would I do that? I think this is in the main menu. Yeah. Anyway. So... yeah, I think 900p would be the way to go. Or FSR balanced, yeah. Yeah, but I'd rather do 900p really. Let's try balanced. Let me double check that I actually applied the settings. Because the options menu is kind of broken on this version. Yep. It's all good. Doesn't seem to change that much really. Yeah. No, we gotta do 900p. 900p, but we're keeping quality FSR. So it's a little bit lower, but we should be fine. It's a 1050 Ti, guys. Come on. You can do 1080p with some drops, but if you like that, do it like that. It's optional. Okay, mid-low, quality FSR on 900p. Okay. Yeah, instead of dropping into the low 30s, it drops into the mid 30s. That's cool. That's an improvement. Oh, let's be more creative. Excuse me, sir. You have something in your nose. Let me get it out. There we go. I removed it. That's kind of creepy though. And now that... Stop crashing into my car! Jesus, it happens every time. Oh yeah, my Magnum is way better. Okay, now that I have their attention, let's drive out of there. Because my car is way better than the ones that I've been stealing so far. Come on, got the driver. Which CPU you're using? It's in the description. It's a 6-core 12-thread i5, which should match what you would expect from a Ryzen 5 3600. Okay, yeah, I think this is the sweet spot. 900p with FSR and quality. You retain decent, very good graphics, and even with when poo-poo hits the fan, you get 30 FPS. You can hug the cars. I don't know if I have that skill actually. How do I do that? Which is the button. Again, I've been playing the base game a bit, but it was just for the... to have guns to fight with the police, basically. That's why I did it. I have aim lock. Oh, my car is broken. Well. Oh, and there is... okay, the bike cops from GTA San Andreas. CJ, my dog! Try overdrive, it doesn't work on this card. It won't show up. Let me see first person very quickly. Q to switch camera. Oh man, this is way harder. But you can do it. Looks cool. Very immersive actually. I wish I could remove the windshield. Ah, I cannot shoot behind me. Ooh, they crushed me. Jesus. That was badass. Yeah guys, I think this is the best settings so far. If you want to not use FSR, consider 720p though. Healing and aiming, yeah, I try my best, you know. It's like... it's hilarious. Let me see which other gun I have. I have a sniper rifle. I think I'll use it. Let's see if it kills the frame rate. It looks more like a railgun, but I'll take it. Yeah, it's a railgun. Oof. Badass. Yeah, considering it's a 1050 Ti, I'm super impressed. I remember the settings that I'm recommending is for if you want to just wreak havoc. If you're not wreaking havoc very often, you should be fine with 1080p. Thank God this is in Starfield. I agree. I like that they at the same time the cops crushing each other. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I think I'm screwed now. That's okay. It was worth it. Too much recoil. Can you dual wield and drive? I don't know dual wielding. I never did it in this game actually. Oh, so close. Almost got him. Excuse me, sir. I need to go. Oh god. Come on, heal. Oof. Yeah, so even if I wreck Havoc, it's fine. Overdrive runs better than Starfield on Australia. The funny thing is, this runs better than Starfield. How? Bethesda, that's how. Okay, convoy. Bye bye. At least they tried. Starfield taking L's. Yeah, I mean, at least it will add an FOV slider. If they do, it will be one of the first times that Bethesda actually implements actual FOV sliders. Yeah, the worst part is that it's true. Starfield runs worse than this. And here the buildings do not have, you don't need loading screens to open doors. You can actually just go. I'll go home. Excuse me, officers. I need to go back to my apartment, okay? Sorry for the inconvenience. Oh no, not the sword. Don't die, don't die. Please heal. There we go. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, of course. They're chasing after me. I wonder what happens if I go to my apartment while they're chasing after me. You have it on a hard drive? Yeah, I know. I mean, with the price of SSDs nowadays, I think there is no excuse. I mean, come on guys. I get it. Everything that costs extra is a pain. But honestly, SSDs are so cheap. And you don't need to have a fast NVMe drive to play the game. 5 terabyte SSD is like 120. Yeah. Of course it is. I wish. Although this sucks for the Steam Deck in a way that you should probably avoid SD cards for this game. Because you know, on Steam Deck you can actually install it on an SD card. Yeah, I mean, it still has the hard HDD mode option. So yeah, I mean, I left it on auto, but you can enable it if you want to. The thing is that they don't officially support hard drives. They say that so you don't complain if the game doesn't render properly when you're driving fast using a hard drive. So yeah, it's not a requirement, but it's highly recommended because, well, it reads a lot of disk. Yeah, SATA SSDs are how I viewed hard drives a few years ago. I agree completely. It's insane how far we come with that. Okay. I think that's enough. Let's do the 3050, so 900p will be my optimal setting with quality FSR. And settings like this, basically. And on HDD mode, keep it on auto, whatever. You can also turn it off if you want. I'll keep it disabled because we have an SSD. So whatever. Before this update, I tried on a hard drive and see no difference. Okay, awesome. Okay, 3050, here we go. Yeah, I'll do the path tracing as well. Okay, I almost missed the the HDMI cable. Yeah, this is not coming for the PS4, right? Neither the Xbox One, only current gen consoles. Yeah, I cannot wait to try the 3 FPS path tracing. Yeah, HDDs are way faster than 10 years ago, but they're still a spinning disk, so it will always be slower. 3050 about to get 4K 120. Oh my god. Only current gen consoles, I imagined. I mean, I cannot imagine having those police chases on a on one of those sold CPUs. Ridiculous. First I'm doing it without DLSS, but it will be for just a moment. No mod for path tracing. I mean, there is a mod to remove one of the bounces, but I don't know if it's compatible with this version of the game, so I'd rather not risk it. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Cyberpunk 2077. 1050 Ti actually survived that chaos. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on, guys. I'm going to drink some water. It will look invisible, so don't worry. I'm actually drinking water. You should do 3 minutes later. What do you mean? Anything that doesn't need an external power cable is pretty low power. Well, yeah, makes sense. That's one big jug of water. Yeah, it's a 6-liter thing, but it has very little water. Invisible schizophrenic juice or green water. A little bit of both. It's just for the occasion of Cyberpunk. It's something that they will drink in this game. No more Teslas. They owe us more for the terrible lunch. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so back to 1080p, and again, the settings that I'm going to be using first, it's with no ray tracing, first of all. Okay, here's DLSS, awesome. So DLSS here should be DLSS 3.5, but of course frame generation is not available because this is a 30 series card. That's no surprise. Okay, so this is on high. This is on high. Okay, cascaded shadow resolution. You know what? Let's put everything on high, excepting volumetrics and a couple of other things. The screen space reflections high. This we keep it the same because it looks the same on low and high somehow. Same with color precision. On the crowd density, let's keep it on medium because CPU limitation. Then we're doing ray tracing. So it's basically mostly high-ish settings, I'll call it. Because it's more high than medium, actually. Oh, yeah, and one thing that I forgot. Interface. SD bindings. Oh, here, nudity sensor on. Because I'm on YouTube, sorry guys. I cannot risk it. What about 750 Ti? Yeah, it should work. It worked in the original first build, so it should be fine.
And you're watching WNS News.
Yeah, the music is badass.
The attempted abduction of Hanako Arasaka at the Arasaka-sponsored
3050 goes kaboom. Yeah, Rico, kaboom. Okay. Without any DLSS, we're into the 50s. The thing is, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, the CPU is limiting the GPU. The CPU is maxed out completely. I mean, look at that. That's insane. So yeah, this is native 1080. But the GPU can do more than this. The CPU usage is insanely high. So let me try just as an experiment. Let's first enable DLSS. We're going to put it on quality because this is 1080p. So DLSS quality. And let's see low crowds after we try this. So one sec. Wow, it looks so much better. What the heck? How does a low resolution look better than native? How's that even possible? This is ridiculous. Yeah, the bottleneck is the CPU. Yeah. So as you can see, the GPU is not doing its best because the CPU doesn't want to do its job. So we're going to do low crowds. Crowds were on medium. Low crowds. And let's see what happens. Try a better CPU? Yeah, no, I don't have one at hand. Whoa, that was a huge jump. 15 FPS more. Okay. Still, I don't think it will be enough for 60, so... Before doing mayhem, let me drive a little bit and see what happens when I'm driving.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. Yeah, it still drops, but not as bad. Yeah, this is fine. If it's the difference between not being at 60 and being at 60, I'd rather use low crowds. Yeah, I'm going to put it on overdrive later, don't worry. I'll get there. Yeah, it's fine. You just need low crowds, otherwise you're below 60. So let me load back the save. Overdrive's going to crash. We'll see about that. We'll see. Overdrive in the end, don't worry. Okay. Let me see very quickly just to be sure. Crowds on before crowds on medium. Did I? Okay, did the settings apply? That's usually, yeah. Crowd density medium. And let me reload and see if we are still in the 70 FPS range. Yeah, 13400F should be completely fine, yeah. Yeah, I agree, that should be the CPU right now to use for this. Especially because this game uses all the threads. Alright, okay, yeah. We dropped below 60 with medium crowds. Not sure if you guys noticed. Let me drive super quick to show you. We drop a little bit below 60 with low crowds. Here we drop more often. because there's more cars, more people. Yeah, no, look at this. We're dropping even into the 40s. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's completely playable. But if you want a flat 60, you get closer to it with low crowds. It really depends on what's going on. Also, I have a fast car. Although right now it's not so bad, so I'll keep it on medium, the crowd, and we'll see later what happens. And the police is chasing someone, I think. Yeah, look at that. Two gangs fighting each other. That's new. I never saw that before. Oh, sorry. Yeah, DLSS quality. I thought I forgot to mention it. Oh, nice dodges. Oh, Jesus. It scared me. Okay, let's do swords. Wow, he just doesn't die. Freak you. Are you done yet? I have your friend. Boom, headshot. Oh, I have a melee attack. I didn't know that. That A is... Yeah, it disappeared though. Oh, nice gun. Although the police didn't notice that we had a fight, apparently. So let's do a chaos run. Could I get similar specs with the laptop 3050? I don't think so. They're usually below. Okay, let's try chaos. Talking about AES. There we go. Can I do a takedown?
Don't hurt me.
Dead. Reduce 2 atoms. There we go. Nobody will recognize him. Oh, I forgot about the railgun. Yeah, the police there took vacation on the gang fight. Oh, and she went out of the car. Funny. As I was saying, I want my sniper rifle back. Tier 2. One less sway. And okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that's way better. That card just had the Matrix decals. Yeah, if you press tab, you see stuff like the Matrix because you're using this to analyze. So yeah, definitely the Matrix. Boom, headshot. Okay, I think I got their attention, so it's time to grab my car. Excuse me, sir. Boom, headshot. Anybody chasing me? It is Mafia 2 on Steam Deck. Yeah, I tested the entire Mafia franchise on Steam Deck, actually. It's pretty good. Okay, yeah, we're dropping into the 40s now. This is definitely CPU limitation, so I'll probably recommend you to lower the crowd. So we're going to do so. I mean, if you have a good CPU, crank this to high. No questions asked. But since my CPU is like a Ryzen 5 3600, you should lower crowds. If you want 60s, if you don't care about 60s, whatever. Although when the police chases you in big numbers, it's probably going to drop below 60 more often. Yeah, it's a 10400F. It's like a Ryzen 5 3600, give or take.
All nearby units, we have a code.
There we go.
Civilian
Bye-bye.
is unstable. Proceed with caution.
Civilian is unstable. Yeah, in Cyberpunk, this is considered just unstable. We just murdered three officers. It's fine. It's a little unstable.
All units on site, continue searching
Has
the area.
disappeared. No, I'm here. Definitely here. Maybe because I'm playing on normal.
Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent.
There we go. You're waiting for Cyberpunk 2077 too. Cyberpunk 2078. Since my car is destroyed. Oh, I have a railgun. My bad. I forgot about that. What's the VRAM on that card? 8 gigabytes. The desktop 3050 is 8 gigabytes. I wish I had a 3060, 12 gigabytes. It would be interesting to see the VRAM usage. Oof. Yeah, I'll do this on the Steam Deck right after this, but not live probably. Or maybe yes, you know what? I might do this live on the Steam Deck after this. That's a good idea. I was going to do it privately, but I'd rather do it right now. It's way more interesting. And I love talking to you guys. You guys are the best. $1440p? Sure. Yeah, that's true guys. Let's do 1440p just for... just to show you 1440p, 4K, and then after all that we do RayTracing. It's a lot of them. Holy hell. Yeah, I cannot block bullets with my... That's a lot of them. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. Alright, so that was awesome on 1080p. I wouldn't really increase any of this crowd density. I'll keep it on low just because we're targeting 60. Very quickly we're going to try 1440p and 4K. 1440p should be fine. Although I'll probably do balanced DLSS instead. Should be fine. DLSS looks great. I don't know what they are doing with it. But it works. Yeah, they were not joking about the CPU usage. Yeah, I mean, considering everything that's happening on screen in this build. Okay, 1440p, balanced DLSS. Okay. We're more of a GPU bottleneck right now. So let's see. By the way, this looks way better than 1080p with quality DLSS. Should be obvious, but sometimes it isn't. Yeah, I only do SSDs here, guys. Sorry. Unfortunately, I cannot cover everything. I know, it's a shame, but I can save. Awesome. Let me do one more change that I forgot. The railgun. I'll save my progress because... Oh, I cannot save. Yeah, I started combat like a moron. That's okay. The update is out. Which update? Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Okay, yeah, guys, the update is available for everyone. I didn't get any early access to anything. The update for the game just dropped. Well, just dropped. It dropped like 10 hours ago. But I had stuff to do, unfortunately, and my SSD decided to die, so... Yeah, after a few years of service, more like 4 years of service, it decided to die. At the best time, when I streamed Cyberpunk. That's why the live stream got delayed for 3 hours. Okay. I think it's time to get away. Let's call my car. Ah, it's over there. Jesus. Yeah, the DLC comes out on Tuesday next week, which I'm going to cover as well. But again, I didn't get access. I requested a code, but remember, guys, that this is a high-profile game. In games this big, I usually don't get codes, but that's okay. I'm interested in the I'm interested in the DLC as well. Will I have to transfer Cyberpunk from HDD to SSD? No, if you don't want to. It's not mandatory. But the game will definitely slow down when you're driving. That's for sure. Yeah, it's a Triple Fan 3050. That's why the temperature is so low. It's overkill. The heatsink that this has. Okay, I see some drops below 60, but again, we're at 1440p. And we're on basically high settings, so let's fix that. Yeah, the reflections, medium, and the cascaded shadows resolution on medium, and that should fix it. Yeah. So keep it like that. So if you want to play at 1440p for any particular reason, you can do it. 1440p, balance DLSS, you can tweak the sharpness. What else? And well, the settings is basically this, with high textures, by the way. We're doing ray tracing right after 4K, so hang on. Okay, here we're still CPU bound actually. This is pretty funny. Yeah, I think these drops here actually below 60 are CPU limitation. Look at that GPU usage. I should have got MK1 instead of Starfield. Ask for a refund. I mean, you probably won't get it, but it never hurts to try. Especially if you got it on Steam. Just say that the game stopped working and you cannot take it anymore. If you never requested a refund before, they might consider it. You never know. Worth a shot. Yeah, you don't play a Bethesda game early. Unless you're me. In that case, you do, so you can complain about it. Oh god, I'm missing every shot. Oh. I'm done for, I have no heals. That's okay. I don't see much point in playing Starfield instead of Fallout 4. I'd rather play Skyrim, honestly. I like Fallout 4, but I don't know, Skyrim just grabs me and I cannot stop playing it. Okay, so that's 1440p. Let's do 4K super quickly. No, the 2.0 update is already out. What comes out on Tuesday next week is the new DLC, Phantom Liberty. The base game already got the 2.0 update. You can find it on Steam and on GOG. All the platforms where you own the game should be available. The update came out 10 hours ago. It's a 24 GB download, so you better be ready. So 4K now. I'll keep the same settings, but performance DLSS, which is usually what I do. So this will be much harder for the GPU, but that's okay. It's 4K on a, on a 3050. CPU's in the description, guys. You can find everything in the description. Okay, 4K, performance DLSS, and the settings are these. I'll lower some stuff to medium though. Yeah, probably. But let's keep it like this for now, and I'm going to do a couple tweaks right after this. It's 4K. I mean, I'm shooting a little bit too high. How large is the game after the update? Not sure. Okay, yeah, 4K, although it's very respectable numbers. That's crazy. So 40s at 4K with performance DLSS. Looks great. I wouldn't really... Yeah, you won't get 60s at 4K. I mean, it's at 3050. But it was nice trying. Very respectable. Let me, before I change more settings, I'm going to target 30 at 4K. I think it makes more sense. Because 60s... We're not getting there. Okay. Still looks better than 1440p, definitely. Let's disable DLSS for a second. Let's see what happens. And since we are targeting 30 on this configuration, we're doing medium crowds. Processor, guys, is in the description. Okay, no DLSS. Yeah, to be expected. Still, I was expecting worse. Let's try... Yeah, let's do quality DLSS, maybe. This is FSR. What am I doing? Okay, 4K quality DLSS. Okay, low 30s. It's probably going to drop further, so... Although quality DLSS is basically 1440p internally. So it looks miles better. Looks great though. 8K? No, not today. I want to do ray tracing after this. Looks amazing. And by the way, guys, I'm not using ray tracing yet. Let that sink in. I'm going to do a couple adjustments. Basically medium. Okay, hopefully that's good enough. Let me see if it does anything. Yeah, there we go. A couple extra frames. I'll call this mid... Whoa. Sorry guys, I locked my computer. Mid-ish settings. DLSS quality, medium crowds. Let me see if it kept the settings because the options menu is kind of wonky on this update for some reason. Okay, quality, 4K. Yep. Unless... Time to cause some mayhem. Oh, she had a gun. Nice try. Pretty impressive. Impressive. Your parents must be very proud. Oh, not the sword. Ah, I missed. Do you have a 1030 for the funnies? No, not really. I'm sorry. I sold it a while ago. Well, I sold it when the crypto stuff had horrible prices. So I actually got a profit out of it. It was a good time for me. I had GPUs when nobody could buy them. So the ones that I didn't use, because I got a job and I didn't have time to benchmark, I got a profit from it. It was an absolute win. Yeah, it's surprising. 4K DLSS quality is actually 1440p internally. But this is not performance DLSS, it's actually quality DLSS. So yeah, definitely an improvement. Okay, let's now do ray tracing. Yeah, I had a 3090, but at that time I had issues with my boss and I was like, okay, I'll need money. To be safe, I'll sell my 3090. So I had to sell it. Just for financial safety. It was a difficult time. Okay, 1080p. We're doing overdrive as well, but that comes later. You know what, let's do overdrive first. And I'm going to lower the texture quality before doing that though. I'll play on medium-ish settings with ray tracing. But again, let me go disable, lower the textures. DLSS off first. 4K Ultra Overdrive for the end of the video. Don't worry. We're doing it. I need to go back to the menu for the textures. Sorry, guys. We'll see if it crashes. We'll see. Of course, overdrive without DLSS is probably a terrible idea, but that's fine. I'm all in for terrible ideas. Okay, textures medium, just to have some extra VRAM. And we're going to do performance DLSS. And let's go.
Hello. I'm Arif Iqbal, and you're watching WNS News.
Okay, overdrive mode.
Attempted abduction of Hanako Arasaka.
Get ready for the next fire. This is before the overdrive mode. So this is without overdrive. As you can see, we are at over 60. And we're on performance DLSS, of course. So ray tracing and path tracing. Here we go. You switch path tracing on. Please know this feature is a technology preview and is very GPU intensive. Have fun. Hell yeah. Ray trace lighting. What? Okay, that's an okay, there we go. So path tracing is on and I have performance DLSS. Fingers crossed. Okay, 17 FPS, completely playable, guys. I mean, come on. It looks amazing though, still. Although, never mind. When I said it looks amazing, some lights didn't load, actually. Or maybe it's going so slow that I think the light is too dark. Yeah, ray reconstruction. Isn't that enabled? I mean, I think it's included here with DLSS, actually. Oh, never mind. Here it is. Sorry, guys. I messed up. Ray reconstruction. I thought it was built in. Apparently not. Okay. It looks better now, actually. Also, the textures on the gun didn't load properly. Yeah, and VRAM limited as well. I mean, it makes complete sense. It's path tracing. Let's try ultra performance. Nvidia DLA can be turned on together with DLSS. No, if you enable that, it turns off DLSS. So keep that in mind. Okay. We did it! Where's Todd Howard's son in the chat? I don't see him. Oh, okay. I'll let him talk. I mean, yeah, it looks like a water painting, and as you can see, this looks like an oil painting. Yeah, look at the stairs. I mean, it's like 360p, guys. It's no surprise it looks like an old VHS tape. Yeah, I mean, look at the edges around the gun. Still pretty impressive, but nah, guys. What the hell happened there? Oh no! The car got stuck into this and started flying. Yeah, just because you can, it doesn't mean you should. Okay, let me try a different approach. Let's do quality DLSS, ray reconstruction, but at 720p instead. And let's see if we can get anything out of it. I'm just curious, guys. Didn't Gamers Nexus say some settings failed to apply? Yep, that's what I'm checking the options menu like a maniac every 5 minutes. Okay, that's way better. Still trash, but way better. Visually, I mean. Yeah, but I see that the textures are not loading correctly, so we're heavily VRAM limited. Let me change the textures super quick. I wonder what FSR Ultra Performance will look like. You don't want to know. We'll find out in a moment. Let me go back here. 160p probably. 1p at 1 FPS. Low textures, unless, yeah, the CPU appears to be fine. Hey, Hator Franco. Cheers from Uruguay, sir.
Hello, I'm Arif Iqbal.
FSR Ultra Performance will be like 7p at 7 FPS.
WNS News.
Yeah, 720p with quality DLSS still looks like well, the textures load properly, but it still looks like a water painting. Like a watercolor painting. I mean, look at this texture. Or is it correct? Yeah, I'm doing Steam Deck right after this. I still need to make the thumbnail. I wasn't expecting, but I got hyped. I'm enjoying this. What happened to my shadow? Look at this, guys. I have like... probably because there's a gun in my back. Okay, it was the gun. It wasn't the shadow. My bad. Okay. It's not you, it's me. This is, oh yeah, this is DLSS quality, guys, yeah. Let's now just wreak havoc. Boom, headshot. Night City is the worst place to live in America. What's the lowest possible resolution in the game? Hang on. We'll find out together. Yeah, the frame time looks better than I anticipated.
All nearby units, we have
I can still do headshots from here.
is unstable. Proceed with
You get
caution.
30 on 1080p, yeah, but not in overdrive mode. Unless you have a better GPU. Oof. Imagine Night City but in daylight. Day City. Live. That was funny. Now you're trapped in there. Sorry, nothing personal. Just benchmarking. Okay, I'll let him kill me. Try nighttime super quick because I know an area with lots of reflections. And then we'll do ray tracing. But not path tracing. Yeah, with basic ray tracing you can get there, but this is not basic ray tracing. This is path tracing, which is significantly more demanding. MX 130, no man, it shouldn't help. Good luck. Okay, so this is an area with more reflections. And it's fine. I mean, it's fine if you don't mind playing at 720p with quality DLSS. No, not 750 Ti today. I'm tired. I need to do cinema this. I need to do a Steam Deck before that. I'll think about it. At the moment, I don't think I will. I need to let that card die. I'll do a 10th anniversary video in February. In February at 750 Ti will be 10 years old. I'm an old person already. 100p balance? Yeah, no. Probably no.
Had enough of this shit.
No, you didn't. Now you had enough. Nice exercise. See guys, this is how you train your ass cheeks. Do this exercise 3 times a day. I called my car and it never came. Hang on. Hey officers. Yeah, I really like the chatter as well for the police. Wow, the reflections on the car look amazing. That's pretty impressive. Hold on. Does the car headlights produce shadow? Yes, they do. No wonder why this mode is so taxing on the GPU.
Resume search immediately.
Did they add third-person mode yet? As far as I know, no, but there are mods for it. Yeah, I mean, of course, this is a very low resolution, and this card is definitely not made for this. But I still like looking at these ray trace effects. Very impressive. Third person not happening. I mean, yeah, if the game was designed with first person in mind, yeah, there's a lot of adjustments to do third person properly. Especially the height of the buildings, of the rooms. Everything indoors needs to be adjusted. If you look at Starfield, you can notice that. That's in one of the games that you can see it the most. That the ceiling is always super high. If you don't do that in third person, you're going to get the camera clipping through the terrain. It won't look good. It's not as simple as, okay, move the camera away. Yeah, like the vents. The vents are huge. Yeah, well, that's why. They are aware of all that. Okay. Let's do the normal ray tracing. Yeah, stop arguing, guys. It's just a game. Yeah, the new technology is very impressive. I cannot wait for everybody to be able to use it. As of right now, it's locked behind all the rest. Okay, so since I tested everything that is rasterized, I also tested OVERDRIVE. It's time to do the normal ray tracing. Shouldn't be difficult. So I'm just doing quality, DLSS, 1080p, mid-high. Yeah, mid-ish, I would say, is a better idea. So we'll let the GPU use more of its resources on ray tracing. So we're using the normal ray tracing. What I want to use is ray trace reflections. This is the biggest one. Ray trace lighting would be global illumination. Let's put that on medium. For the sun shadows and local shadows, I wouldn't really... For the sun shadows especially, I wouldn't enable it. It doesn't look great, in my opinion. But for the local shadows, in my opinion, it does. So we're using RT medium plus local shadow plus reflections. Okay, sorry for the small text. Yeah, I mean, yeah, to be 720p with DLSS, it was pretty impressive. Yeah, I agree. Oh, there's no ray reconstruction on non-path trace modes. Interesting. I thought it was including all the ray tracing stuff, but apparently not. Interesting. Ray reconstruction enhances image quality, la la la. Intensive ray trace counts. This feature requires an RTX card. Yeah, but ray tracing is on. Maybe if I enable everything. Let me put it on Psycho. Yeah, even on Psycho, it doesn't show up. Okay. Let's try Ultra. And let's keep every single one of them here. So RT Ultra. Let's try it. Plus local shadow, plus reflections, plus sun. No, RTX 40 series only for frame generation. this only requires an RTX card, but apparently it only works if you're using path tracing. I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, I forgot to increase. Hang on. Let me go back to the main menu and after that restart the game. Because the textures are on low. I'll keep it on high. We have 8 gigs of VRAM. For normal ray tracing, it should be fine. Okay, so the ray reconstruction only works with path tracing. That's pretty disappointing. That makes me wonder how other games are going to implement it. Because this was heavily discussed on marketing. I thought it was every game that had ray tracing, that had DLSS 3.5, was going to have ray reconstruction, but apparently no. That's weird. Yeah, frame generation is the only thing exclusive to the 40 series RTX cards. The rest works on any RTX card. Yeah, for now it seems only for path tracing. Hopefully they add it to normal ray tracing as well. Maybe it's a bug in the menu. That's another thing that could have happened. Breaching. Settings, let me check that everything is in order. What is DLSS, high textures, mid-high settings with some stuff on low. Okay. And ray reconstruction is disabled for some reason. I don't know, guys. You can get 60s with only local shadows.
Hello,
Yeah,
I'm
that's not a bad idea.
And you're watching WNS News.
I mean, remember guys that I'm using every ray tracing feature. But not an ultra... Jesus, what am I saying? I'm using every ray tracing feature plus the lighting on ultra. So I'm using very heavy ray tracing over here. It's not path tracing, of course, but it has all the ray tracing features. We're going to try 60s in a moment. Let me stress test this. CPU isn't much needed in gaming. I don't believe you.
All units in the area. Disorderly conduct reported in Watson.
Disorderly conduct. I already killed 5 people.
But only because I like you.
I love the police chatter. I know I said it before, but it's pretty cool.
All nearby units, we have a code 3. Civilian is unstable. Proceed with caution.
Okay, here we go. Stress test. Yeah, I mean, I'm using the DLSS. Without the DLSS is very difficult. Probably impossible. Excuse me, officer. Whoa! I forget that they now chase me as well. Ooh. Come on. Get out of there. Get up the stairs. Thank you. The worst performance. What do you mean worst performance? Well, worst performance on the CPU side. On the GPU side, I don't see much of a difference really. Talking about performance, of course. Oh, the car is on fire.
NCPD! Neutralizing the suspect! Moving in! Ah! Give him hell! Surround him! Ah!
Okay. Yeah, even on stress test mode, we're good. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure that the ray tracing is on, so let me go to a more reflective area of the game. I think that would do just fine. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. Although the path tracing looks much better, which obviously. Go. Yep. It's actually ray traced. Cool. Yep. That guy is reflected. Yep, it's actual ray tracing. Cool. Too bad ray reconstruction it only worked in path trace mode. Oh, I already tried it with path tracing on the... Oh, hi there. Hey, sir.
Scoot!
How's it going? Saving lives? You're not seeing what you're typing, sir. Yeah, but I mean, I can see his reflection over there. Too bad there is no first-person reflection, but... Looks pretty good. I'm pretty impressed.
Know your place.
Sorry guys, I couldn't resist. Let me see if I can get anywhere close 60 with some adjustments. So for the lighting, no thanks. Sun shadows, no thanks. And let's keep reflections. Yeah, way better. Yeah, the global illumination is usually... The global illumination is usually the most demanding. What happens if I only keep reflections? Yeah, I think I'll keep the local lights as well. Yeah, it's so much better. So we're doing RT reflections plus local shadow RT. As you can see there, if we disable ray trace lighting, which is global illumination, we get a massive performance boost. And by local shadows, it's the shadows from artificial sources. So shadows from artificial lights. It doesn't include the sun. Pretty impressive. Headlights of the car too? Good question. Let me verify. Oh, look at... Oh, this is so cool. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, apparently yes, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure about that, guys. I don't know if the car headlights... Oh, I don't have headlights. They broke my freaking headlights. But I can see that they produce shadows still. I'm not sure if it's ray traced at that point. Yeah, the 3060 with the 3060 should be okay. Okay, as you can see, this part with all the ray tracing, it basically looked like heavily modded GTA San Andreas. That like the floor is a mirror. Looks like that. It looks great. Although we're still CPU and GPU limited. So let's fix that. Low crowd density. And let's do balance DLSS. So balance DLSS, and I lower the crowd density to low. Okay, that's better. Still, I'll disable the local shadows, it's too much. I only want to keep the reflections, really. That's the one that I noticed the most. Still no, yeah, we're CPU limited as well. GPU and CPU limited. So I mean, of course, it's a 3050. I'm trying to get 60 frames with ray tracing on a 3050 and a 6-core 12-thread CPU. I know, I'm a little bit too demanding, but the reflections are super heavy, yeah.
How'd you wind up here, in this city?
Sorry. So yeah guys, this is basically it. This update is great. I love the police chases. I haven't tried the other stuff, the other new things. So I cannot speak for that, but the police chases are a lot of fun. I really like that they actually chase you around now. That they actually try to investigate. Because I killed someone over here. He pretends to investigate though. But that's new, that wasn't here before. So yeah, I'm going to do the Steam Deck now. In the meantime, I'm going to... Because I have to do the... I have to do the thumbnail for that. I'll run the benchmark. Because why not? So you have something to look at. I did ray tracing overdrive. You have to do 720p, quality FSR, and you should be good. Quality FSR, quality DLSS, my bad. Run benchmark. I'm going to launch Photoshop super quick. Got you disappointed about the 3050? What were you expecting? I mean, come on. Please be honest. What were you expecting? It's a 3050. It's as slow as RTX card. It's even slower than a 2060. Okay, so one sec. I'm going to do that thumbnail super quick. I'm trying my best over here. All right. Wow, yeah, it looks so nice. I love that the benchmark doesn't show you the CPU limitation of the game. That's kind of disappointing. I wish the benchmark was like being chased by the police. Oh yeah, the 2050. No, but the 2050 is an exception. I don't consider that an RTX card. Yeah, no. We don't talk about the 2050. It's lower than a 1650. So yeah, no. 2050 doesn't exist. And it's also only on laptops. Yeah, it's still CPU limited though. Yeah. Still, I don't think it's representative enough. Well, just for the lulz, many of you guys requested it. we're doing we're doing the path tracing as well. Sure, whatever. And we enable ray reconstruction. In the meantime, just for you guys to laugh. So 1080p, DLSS, performance. What else? Oh, yeah. Ray reconstruction and overdrive mode. Path tracing. That's what overdrive mode is. So this is basically single digits without DLSS. Even with DLSS is single digits, but still. Okay. Here we go. Wow. Although the lighting looks amazing still. You can't deny that. But I had to put textures on low. Oh yeah, I was making a thumbnail. Sorry guys, I got distracted. Yeah, 20 FPS, but guys, this is path tracing. It's an insane amount of rays. It looks very realistic in a way. You have to look at it that way. You need to remember that it's actual path tracing. Yeah, the frame times are still good. Look, I see at the sky and I get 30s. Oh my god, that's impressive. Okay. And now ultra performance. So you can see the watercolor painting. Yeah, I mean, you can just play it looking at the sky. And there you go. With ultra performance, you can actually get over 30, but it's clearly not designed for that. Yeah, good point. The last gen consoles ran the game like that. Yeah, you just look at the sky the entire time. And it's the best looking game ever. You don't need a 4090 when you have the sky. Alright guys, I think I have my thumbnail for the Steam Deck. I'll show it to you. Window capture. Photoshop. Oh, it doesn't find... Ah, it doesn't do it correctly. Never mind, there we go. That's my thumbnail I just finished for the Steam Deck. I need to put some text, something to... Oh god, why? No, probably not. Can we 60? I know what we can't, so... Can we still play? Oh, I know. Still verified? That's perfect. There we go. And let me increase the... I wish the logo was bigger, but... Yeah. Yeah, I cannot do it like this. It doesn't look correct. Put some red circles and arrows. I got over that part. I did that before and I felt like a bad person, so... Oh, I know. I can change the color of the text. I mean, if I wanted to just change the color of the text, I could put red everywhere, but what can you do? Yeah, I think this is okay. This should do. Is it verified still? Yeah, that should do. We'll keep it like that. So this is Cyberpunk 2077 2.0 Steam Deck. Okay, that's perfection. Let me remove this this window. Thanks for helping me out there. I'll let this run one more time just to have something running. I wish that was clickbait, but it's not. I could do worse, trust me. Okay, new stream. I'm going to copy the title of this live stream probably. But with Steam Deck in the middle. Once you buy your game for 15, what's your game about? Okay, see you later, Still Ninja Gaming. Thanks for sticking around. We're now going to do the Steam Deck, so it will be a separate live stream, but we're going to do it live. And it will send you there automatically. So don't worry. It will redirect you. I just need to create the actual live stream. I wasn't expecting to do this, but fine, I'll take it. Yeah, is it still verified? Is it? Whoops, sorry guys, I got disconnected for a second. I'm buying Flappy Bird 2 if it has ray tracing. Hell yeah, you and me both. Okay. That's done, I think. Yep. Wonderful. Next. And for schedule, I'm not taking a break, so we're going directly live to the other one. Definitely. Alright. Put some RT in it and we're talking cash. Yeah, that's the new buzzword. Alright guys, so now I'm going to redirect you to the Steam Deck livestream that I'm about to show you. But for some reason, it's not loading. Hang on. Oh, and one more thing before I go to my other machine. Hang on. Is that if you don't want to use this version, you can actually quit the game and roll back to the previous patch. Yeah, I mean, with ultra performance DLSS, it looks horrible, yeah. No matter what. Okay. So if you want to roll back for any particular reason, right click on the game, on Steam, Properties, Betas, and in beta participation, select 163 legacy patch, and you'll be back in the previous version that doesn't have the police chases, so should help you on the CPU side. So yeah, that should be it. Now I'll redirect you to my Steam Deck test of this same thing. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it a lot. And I'll be trying this on the Steam Deck now. Wish me luck. I'll probably need it. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. See ya guys. Thank you. See you next time.